Hey guys, Brian delivers you the goods here. I'm returning to you for a premiere video tonight. This is actually going to be for the next Megadeth Marathon Studio album review, and then the next one's going to be on Thanksgiving, of course. So hopefully you'll enjoy the one on Thanksgiving as well, which will be for Dystopia, the next one. But this is for Super Collider, and this video is premiering, I believe, at midnight, just so you guys know. So yeah, this is for Super Collider, their 14th studio album that I'm going to be reviewing for you guys tonight. So it is premiering on the 22nd. That way you guys have something to enjoy at midnight and all that. So I'm going to discuss what I listened to for all 13 songs, which the extra 2 tracks to lead up to 13 is the bonus tracks. And I'll let you know what I thought of this album for all 13 songs. So let's dive into this album review. Now it starts with Kingmaker, and off the bat, that is a really good track. It's probably the only strong track on the album. And then there's another one that I think is decent, but could have been worked on, but I'll talk about it in a bit. Dave Mustaine's vocals sound good in this track. The instrumentation is pretty strong, so I really enjoyed this one. So 5 out of 5 for Kingmaker. Super Collider, decent song. This was the one I was mentioning was a decent song. Basically, it could have been worked on. Some of Dave Mustaine's vocals in it, I don't know if I think he's trying too hard with his vocals in this song, so it's not impressing me. So 4 out of 5. Burn is average. It's not very good, in my opinion, but it's something at least. So 3.5 out of 5. Instrumentation is alright. Dave Mustaine's vocals in it kind of ruined the song a bit with when the chorus comes in with the burn, baby, burn, or something like that. I don't know how he's singing it again. I have to go back and listen to this album again, but basically, what I got from the chorus, I was cringing at it. So 3.5 out of 5 for Burn. Built for War is an okay track. It just is bundled together with this song, and I don't know if I'm feeling for this track. I think it's okay, but it could have been better, for sure. So 3 out of 5 for this one. I think the songs get weaker as you go through the whole album. So when you get from tracks 3 to 13, well, it gets more annoying towards the end of the album, of course. So 3 out of 5 for Built for War. Off the Edge was okay. It's nothing special, but it's something, at least in my personal opinion. I wasn't personally connecting with this song in any way, but it's okay. So instrumentally, it's fine. Dave Mustaine's vocals, it's on the fence with me. So 3 out of 5. Dance in the Rain featuring David Dryman from Disturbed. I personally did not like this song, in my opinion. The problem with this song is you didn't hear David Dryman too much in this track. I personally couldn't even fucking hear him in this song, and I was like, what the fuck is this about? Like, this song's bullshit, honestly. So 2.5 out of 5 for Dance in the Rain. I think the song with Dave Mustaine singing in it does have some good moments, but if you have a feature artist featuring in this song, you gotta at least let the feature artist sing. So it's fucking ridiculous. Sorry, there's a lot of rain going on right now because it's raining where I'm at. It's coming down pretty hard, so yeah. 2.5 out of 5 for Dance in the Rain. I just personally did not like this song, and how it was mixed and all that, it just disappointed me. Beginning of Sorrow is okay. I still found some weak moments. It kept repeating it so much. Beginning of Sorrow, or however Dave Mustaine was singing it. It was a one note kind of song, and it just didn't fully land with the execution, in my opinion. And structurally, it was really bundled up and mixed up. So 3 out of 5. I think it's okay. I just don't think it's my favorite song. The Blackest Crow has like a banjo in this song, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, Megadeth? So I was really disappointed with this. I'm not trying to be mean in this review or anything, and it may come off as that, but this album was cringe, honestly. So towards the end of the album, it got a lot worse. So yeah, Blackest Crow had a banjo thing in it and some Congo drums or whatever it was going for, and it was not connecting and landing with me for the execution and how the song was delivering for me. So I wasn't personally on board with this song, so 2.5 out of 5. Forget to Remember is okay. I think this is where, towards the end of the regular edition of the album, it's okay to average. So 3 out of 5 for Forget to Remember. It's kind of on the safe side, and they're trying a bit to make it seem good. Dave Mustaine's vocals is alright, but his song structurally has some messy points. So 3 out of 5. Don't Turn Your Back is an average song. It's something at least. It's not the best song I've ever listened to from Megadeth, but yeah. And if I thought Riss was bad, this is worse, honestly. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about it towards the end when I'm about to rate it. So yeah, when I finish breaking down the tracks and what I thought of them, I'll get to talking about what I thought of the overall album in a few minutes. So yeah, Don't Turn Your Back's getting a 3.5 out of 5. Cold Sweat featured Thin Lizzy cover. I almost said featuring Thin Lizzy. My mistake. Um, 3.5 out of 5. I'm not connecting with this song in any way, but I think it's alright for what it went for. All I Want is a disappointing song. I was not really liking the bonus tracks at all. I was not feeling for the bonus tracks. They were on the cringe side, and they're playing it too safe with these songs. Lyrically and structurally, it wasn't personally flowing with me. So 2.5 out of 5 for that. A House Divided is the final track on the whole album, and it's bad. It's on the cringe side of bad, so it's a disappointing one. It's not the worst track ever, but I was really torn about how this album was going to end. And it ended with me shaking my head in disbelief, like, is this what they really came up with? Because this is garbage. So 2.5 out of 5. Overall, in my personal opinion, I don't mean to spew hate on Megadeth. I really like Megadeth. It's just this album was not their best. This was their worst. Megadeth at their worst. So overall, in my opinion, I think Super Collider was bad. It was not good, in my opinion. And hey, if you like it, more power to you. But me personally, I think it had some messy points. It wasn't their strongest album. It was them at their weakest, in my opinion. So first score for me, I'm giving Megadeth's Super Collider album a 4.5 out of 10. This album sucked. It's not an album I'd come back to at all. Personally, for me, I think they've had two iffy albums in their discography. Risk is slightly the weakest. It's the second weakest now. Super Collider is their worst. And the very weakest, in my opinion. So, yeah, 4.5 out of 10 for Super Collider, in my opinion. If you didn't like how I was reviewing this album, that's okay. It's your personal opinion if you like this album or not. But I was not feeling for this album. It was just all bundled up and meshed up, and the songs were not connecting with me. The mixing was pretty off for this album. So yeah, 4.5 out of 10 for Super Collider by Megadeth. Comment below Let me know what you guys thought of the Megadeth album Super Collider if you've listened to it. And if you enjoyed this 2013 album review I did for you guys for Megadeth Super Collider, their second to last album that I'm doing for their Marathon Studio album reviews, which I should be finishing it on Thursday, so definitely tune into that. Comment below and let me know your thoughts on it. Tap a like on this video if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you can. Support the channel. I know this album has its mixed opinions with certain critics and some negative reviews. This one, unfortunately, is a negative review. I'm hoping Megadeth's Dystopia is a lot better than this piece of garbage, but I was just like, ugh. I was annoyed with this album and bored out of my mind with this album, in my opinion. So I was really hoping this wouldn't suck, but after Kingmaker, it started sucking. So that's a shame, honestly, but it is what it is. It's not their best album, but hopefully Dystopia will please me. So until then, I will be returning to you for the Dystopia Megadeth Final Marathon Studio album review on Thursday, of course, Thanksgiving. And then I'll be doing uh, more reviews. I think Stormzy's dropping a new album on Black Friday, so I'll check that out and see what I think of it. And then Crosses, I might check out Chino Marino's band, or synthwave band, I guess you could call them. They're more in the synthwave genre, so I'll check them out and see what I think of them. But until then, definitely tune into this premiere video at midnight. I hope you'll enjoy it. But until then, stay safe. Take care. The next Megadeth Dystopia album review will be on Thursday, Thanksgiving, of course. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night if I don't do another video again. And as always, I will see you in my next review.